Well, hello to anyone that is watching right now. I'm just gonna read, do what I like to do. I'm just shuffling right now, but just want to see what comes up in the cards, what messages come up for anybody in this season, this moment that we're in. Hi. I'm doing a reading. I'm doing a reading. How are you doing? Hi, AJ. I'm just pulling some cards. I'm just seeing what messages are out there in the ethers for the people. What is out there? What is out there? What is the messages? I'm feeling very intuitive this Saturday night. And the thing is, the messages that come up, it could resonate for your right now. It could resonate later on. It may not be, something that you need right now. I won't say that you need right now, but any message from Spirit is needed and necessary. But hey, Lala, long time no see. I'm just pulling some cards. I'm about to pull some cards. I know, long time. I thought you disappeared off the face of the earth. But yeah, I'm just, pulling some cards or whatever. See what the first card that comes up. And we'll see. But I'm just shuffling because I got like a few decks out right now. Me too. Let's read one another. Okay, let's read one another. You got some cards out right now? So, all right, let's see. What messages do we have? Okay. I got the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. That is a very good card to start with. That's a card to me that says everything that whoever this is for, everything that you've been working hard for is not for nothing. Don't feel like what you're doing is for nothing. Don't feel like what you're doing is not going to get you where you really want to be, because there is a beautiful light at the end of the tunnel. Did I say something other than 10 of Pentacles? Let me tell y'all something. I rewatched one of my videos, right? And when I rewatched the video, I realized that I looked at the card, held up the card, said what the card was, and as I was talking and channeling, I said another card, and I was like, that's not what that card is. So y'all have to forgive me. That's something that happens because of the brain damage that I have. So I could look at something and be thinking that and then say something else. So if I said anything other than 10 of Pentacles, I didn't mean it. It's definitely 10 of Pentacles. I think that's what I said, but I don't be remembering what I say. So, help me out, y'all. But anyway, got the 10 of Pentacles. And then I also pulled this card from another deck. It is Visualization. And interestingly, it is the number 28 on there, and that's like a 10 as well. So I'm feeling with just those two cards alone, whoever this message is for, they may be thinking the hard work that they're doing is not paying off, or they're not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. They're not feeling like what they're doing is going to pay off, or it's not going to be what it's supposed to be. But it is. Don't quit. Okay, good. It is. So don't quit. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on anybody that you may be working towards this goal with. Because when I see this, I'm not seeing somebody who's doing it all alone. So, there is a collaboration that took for you to get to where you're trying to go. But that visualization is telling me it's gonna feel like you're not getting there. It's gonna feel like, what you're working hard for is not going to pay off, because you can't lose the vision. You cannot lose the vision. That is so important to understand, that that's a part of the manifestation of all those good things, is keeping that vision, keeping yourself, intuitively connected to what you're supposed to be doing, as well as just, actually like making sure that if you're meditating and you're doing these things to try to manifest what you're trying to manifest, that you are really truly visualizing it. That's so important. Like, if you don't see it, how can you believe it? And just because you don't see it right now in the physical doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. So visualize it in your mind's eye. Visualize it in your meditations. Visualize it through other means. Like, if there's something that you truly want, if there's a way for you to look at art that kind of resembles what you want, do that as well. Whatever it takes for you to get it kind of anchored in your mindset, so that you can continue to work what you need to do. But I'm also seeing that as you're working towards this goal, it's not that it's going to be, you skipping down the yellow brick road to get to where you're trying to get. It's really going to be some changes that's going to have to happen for you to get there. And there may be some things that don't feel good, it don't look good, that's going to make you kind of feel some type of way. And just understand that you doing that is going to be a part of the process. Like, maybe what Spirit is saying with this is, your current you is not the you that is going to make it to here. You're going to be a different person. You're going to transform into a different person. But that doesn't mean stop or ignore any parts of yourself. Accept who you really are completely. And as you transform, accept that as well. Don't deny yourself. But the reality is what I'm seeing is, like, there's going to be some changes for sure. But don't let it, if there's any person, thing that needs to you need to shake off as you're moving towards that, with that transformation, everything can't go with you into this. Every person can't go with you into this quote unquote promised land, or whatever, whatever you want to consider calling that part of where you're trying to go, that goal, that big end game goal, is everything and every person I'm hearing can't go there. So as you're transforming, there are some things that you're either going to have to shake off, or it's going to have to fall off. And don't let it depress you. Don't be depressed about letting go of the old you. That's a part of the process. And just, continue to do your self-love, self-care, so that that, you're confident with this move, okay? So let's see what else I can get. I got the Page of Pentacles. So I think you have the right thought process in mind as you're moving forward with your goal setting, or your ideas of what you want for your goals. You have the right idea. I think what you need to keep in mind is that you really just don't don't let yourself be blinded by some of the things that you may come across with. I'm feeling like there's somebody that you may be attached to that may not be truly authentic, and you've been trying to hold on to that part of that relationship with them because maybe they've been there from the beginning when you first started to try to do this kind of stuff. You know, when you first came up with the idea, whatever it is you're trying to do. But I think that just know that you can keep moving towards this goal, you know, and I'm gonna keep showing y'all that just so you can see it. There is, some people are gonna go with you, some people are not. You're gonna have to use your discernment and really do some meditation on visualize. Because see, this is the thing. Most people know who ain't supposed to be in their circle and who's not. But for some reason, some people tend to hold on to people for whatever reason. Guilt, you know, because it's comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But you know who you're supposed to be holding on to, or I would say staying in connection with. But you need to be real with yourself. Because when you really truly visualize that place, that end goal for, you know, what you really are working and striving towards, do you really see them there at the end? I mean, for real. Because see, right now you might feel like, oh yeah, we gonna do this together, but do you really see them at the end with you? And if you see them at the end with you, do you see them putting forth as much effort as you? Do you see them working as hard as you? Do you see them, you know, being a positive part of that future? Because what you don't want is to take into this is somebody who's going to put you in a place where you're feeling like this. You done made it to the end, but this how you feel? No, that's not what it's supposed to be like. So I feel like that is something to keep in mind when you are looking at moving towards that future goal, the things that you've really been working hard for, because at the end of the day, you are going to make it there. But the thing is, you want to make it there and be full of joy, happiness, gratitude. You don't want to be there and be and feeling resentment for somebody that you brought along, you know, for the process, and they're not even really supposed to be there because you were supposed to let them go a little while ago, you know. So this more aligned with your higher essence than realized, queens. Yeah, so that is what I'm seeing with that. I got another deck. I'm gonna pull some more, but that's just what I'm hearing. I don't think that you should do that to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Kind of cut your losses now. I also pulled the Tower. So that's letting me know that whatever needs to be abruptly changed in your life, you need to do that so you can go ahead and start building the foundation, building that road of success to get there. You're going to have to do that. You're going to have to do that if that's what you really want. You know what I'm saying? But if you're comfortable with taking people places with you and keeping people in your circle that you really know are not going to be the most beneficial partnerships to take there, then just be prepared for it. Be prepared for the energy to instead of it being, you know, a joyous energy, it'll be more of this kind of energy. So, yeah, I don't think you want that. I don't think anybody wants that. Why work hard for something? You know what I'm saying? Why work hard for something just to turn around and make it to the end, you know, the end goal or whatever you want to call it, to be not completely satisfied and happy? Like, you did all that work for what? You know what I'm saying? Hello. So I think that's something to keep in mind when you are working on these visions that you have. You know, do the visualization. Really think about, what am I doing? What do I see myself doing? Who do I see with me when I make it there? You know what I'm saying? And it may not feel good. It may not feel good. But just know that the energy that you're going through this process with, you want it to be a positive energy so you can reap the benefits of that positive energy, the universe is just going to match that energy. So if you got people around you that aren't working as hard as you, don't have the same mindset as you, don't have the same vision as you, then why would you want to take them there? That's not your place. That's not your place. And when I see this, I'm also seeing like balance. That's an imbalanced relationship. That's an imbalanced relationship. And this doesn't look like an imbalanced relationship. Looks like a partnership. That looks very equal. You know what I'm saying? That's what that looked like to me. So, I'm just saying, if you don't want to have to deal with the unnecessary, because what I'm hearing is, if you keep the inappropriate relationships as you're transitioning and transforming your mind, transforming your lifestyle, transforming your business, what I'm seeing is that person is going to feel like, well, I've been here since the beginning. And they might actually have some sense of entitlement. And you're going to be like, excuse me? You wasn't doing as much work as me. Excuse me? You didn't contribute this. You get what I'm saying? And why even go through that kind of conversation with them if you just, that they did not belong at the finish line with you. So that's just what I'm seeing. Let me see. I'm going to get one more card. Let's see what we get. I got mirroring. That's telling me right there, you know what I'm saying? That can go two ways. That can be you're with these people who ain't doing the shit that they supposed to be doing because it's a reflection of you. You ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. So you're not going to make it to the finish line at the rate that you could make it to the finish line because you ain't doing what you need to do for you. That's what that could be saying with that mirroring. Because we're all a reflection of each other, right? But at the same token, as you're transforming, like I just said before, you will meet somebody who matches that energy, who you can move into building with, building your community, building your tribe, whatever it is that you're trying to build. If you are in the right mindset, the right spirit, when you're doing everything you're doing, that's the people that's going to be coming towards you. So you're going to have somebody to mirror in a positive way. People feel entitled to your success. Sometimes they can feel entitled to your success. And that's just something that you got to kind of, you got to kind of use your discernment to realize, like, people's energy. I mean, I would like to believe that most people are very keen on what's really going on with the people who they call themselves being close to. If everything that they do has a selfish motivation, if everything they do is really all about them, but they might be making it seem like it's a we thing, but what is really a me thing, So it's just up to you to make that decision. And then I got this. Know your worth. So if you deserve to be in a more balanced relationship, partnership with people, whether it's romantic or business wise, know your worth. Know that you are not, some charity case, some low person that can only have people around because you feel in some type of way or anything like that. No, know your worth. And stand on it. And don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty for having to make those transitions and those shifts that you need to in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then look at that. Inner strength. You know what I'm saying? Even when you cut those people off, tap into your inner strength. You're not going to do the whole thing by yourself. You're not going to do the whole thing by yourself. That I know for sure. That's what I'm hearing for sure. I mean, the first card out is telling me you're not going to be doing it by yourself. But if you got to do some things and let some people go, it's okay. It's okay. And it doesn't mean that you have to burn the bridge and never deal with them again. Just not right now while you're going through your metamorphosis, your transition, your spiritual growth, your financial growth, whatever it is. It's okay to kind of be like, right now, this is not the season for our type of relationship. And if they on their shit, like you getting on your shit, they gonna mirror that, and they can catch up. So it's not a loss at all. Definitely a lesson, though. You know, teaching you to tap into yourself, listen to, believe and trust in your intuition, and that's it. And I think, let's see, I'm pulling one more card. I want to see. Let me get a card. What should I end with? What is the last message I should end with? I hope y'all had a good day. I did. Because when I'm done with this, I think I'm making tacos. I think I've been commissioned to make some homemade tacos. Yes, this late at night. We nocturnal around here. You would think I eat so late. I be eating so late sometimes. I should be like 300 pounds. I'm just like on a different time schedule than the rest of, I guess, normal people or whatever. I don't know. I be eating late. That's when the food tastes better. It tastes better at really late. Let's see, what do we have? Family. We got family. Look at the little monkeys. It's so warm. Tacos. I love authentic Mexican food. Yeah, like I make it like, I don't buy the little taco pack. That stuff is gross to me. I just season it up myself. They sure do be hitting. But yes, this card represents the root chakra, and it says family. And with this being the first card that I pulled, which also connects with family, wholeness, and stuff like that, I am hearing that part of what may be keeping you from making the decisions that you need to make as far as the people that you're connected with, it has to do with your upbringing, your family, that root chakra type of stuff. Hey, which is normal. We all have issues sometimes where we have to kind of address root chakra type issues with how we grew up and everything like that. But when I connect that with this, it's definitely telling me that. It's definitely telling me that, because when I asked for the card to kind of tie it all together, that family, you know, I'm hearing if there's any healing that needs to take place with ancestors or even, you know, family that you have right now, heal yourself first. Please don't try to heal with your family if you haven't did some healing work on yourself, because if they are not where you are, it's just going to be re-traumatizing to kind of try to do something with people who aren't healed. You know what I'm saying? Or they could be healed, but if you're not healed, you still going to be triggered, you know, because you're dealing with a person that you may have known your whole life, and you see them as what they were your whole life, you know, and they may have grown. Or it could be vice versa. You have grown and you've known them your whole life and they haven't grown. But I think for you to truly enjoy that 10 of Pentacles life, you're going to have to heal some of your family. Now, that does not mean if it's a toxic situation where you are healed and you can't like talk to them face to face or something like that, that's fine. I'm not saying put yourself in a dangerous situation. But what I am saying is, if you just have to write a letter to them, choose this full moon that's coming up. Write a letter to them, letting them know how you feel about what may have happened or transpired in the past, or even currently, if somebody's currently hurting you that's in your family. But forgiveness is so important for your blessings. Forgiveness is so important for your blessings. And I personally would love to hear the reports from anybody who watches this and just DM me and say, yo, that reading, I did this kind of work. I did some shadow work. I did some root chakra work, and I talked to this person in my ancestry. Or I talked to this person in my family. And now, I'm making the money I want to make. I'm buying the house I want to buy. I'm partnering with the relationship I want to have in my life, and everything is cool. So I say healing may not feel good, but the end result is great. The end result is great for you. If you gotta heal from a person who is just being an asshole and they don't want to hear shit you got to say, that's their bad. That's not yours. Okay? So give yourself grace, love on yourself, heal that root chakra, understand that family is important, but family ain't always blood, Family ain't always blood. Sometimes we find people that are our soul family, those people that we connect to. They might be an integral part of you healing to the point where they can almost be like a by proxy type of person. That's not their role and purpose necessarily, but sometimes you can meet somebody in life and they literally can be the very person who helps you to heal from some past trauma, and they may not even know how much of a help they are to you. So, I say seek spirit, ask spirit to connect you with people that support your healing. They don't have to be responsible for your healing. You're responsible for your healing. But definitely, I say seek spirit and be like, hey, I really want to heal because there's so many things that I've been visualizing. So many things I see for my future. And I want those things. I really want those things. I feel like I've been working hard. I believe I deserve those things. So just think about that. Think about, how you can work towards that. Thank you, Mama Miss. But yeah, I think that it's definitely doable. I think it's possible. Root chakra healing is very important. Very important. When you think about Kundalini and how Kundalini rises, it starts from the base. It starts from the root. So if you don't get that together, how can you really start to work and live and operate fully in your full energetic power if your root is not right? So definitely work on that. Do what you got to do. Give yourself time. Don't try to do it overnight. If you fall back, it's okay. You can always catch back up, So thank you guys for watching. That is my message that was given to me through these cards for somebody. I know you said it kind of resonated, AJ, so that's great. I'm glad to hear that. I love to hear feedback. So, share my lives. Whenever you see I'm going live and if I'm reading, share it because you ain't the only one going through something. I ain't the only one, There's a lot of people going through stuff and they just need to hear a message that is encouraging or, take heed to the warnings that may come through the cards, or whatever, however they come. But I think that and look what on the bottom of the deck. Rebirth. What did I just say? Transformation. Look at that, a butterfly. Transformation. So this is definitely a part of it. This is a part of it. This is just is necessary. I'm pretty sure that the caterpillar is not comfortable in the cocoon. Keep that in mind. I'm gonna save this live, Mama Miss, but basically, I pulled some cards, just letting Spirit give me the, pull the cards, and then I just gave the message. But the first card that I pulled was the Ten of Pentacles. It's hard for me to summarize because I don't really be remembering what I be saying, honestly. I'm sorry. I kind of explained that earlier in the video too. I have a little bit of brain damage. I don't like to rely on that. I believe I am healed from that, but there are some little residuals that I have to deal with sometimes, like memory, speech, thinking one word and another word comes out sometimes. But you came in late, I know, but I haven't been on that long, so literally I was just wrapping up anyway. So I am gonna save this live because there may be somebody who watches the replay that this message is for them and it resonates for them, and they are able to do what they need to do to start their transformation, start their rebirth. You know what I'm saying? Using that inner strength to get to that place, to get to that place. So yeah, thank you for joining though. I was just, I had said earlier today when I was walking outside that I was going to try to go live. And then I was laying here and I was like, should I go live? I did say I was going to go live. So then I sat here for a minute and I meditated and I asked Spirit, I was like, should I still go live or should I just go live tomorrow? And Spirit was like, no, go now. And Spirit told me what decks to get. So then that's how I have a lot of decks, so Spirit will tell me, grab this deck, grab this deck, grab this deck. And that's what I do. Would you say, AJ, you said that be me too. Channel messages came through strong tonight. A lot of confirmation. Ashe! I love to hear it. You're very welcome. So yeah, y'all have a beautiful rest of your Saturn day. I hope you all are visualizing what you want for this coming week. What's this week? Is it? Let me see. I know the full moon is coming up. And I'm not sure if it's this week or next week. What's today? Today the 3rd. Oh no, the full moon is not for two more Sundays. Okay. Anywho, I like the Ten of Pentacles, Black Couple. That's dope. What deck is that? Oh, I'm using Afro Goddess. Afro Goddess, my favorite. I love all of her decks. Where's my other one? I have another one. What did I do with it? I don't know what I did with it. But yeah. I have all her decks actually. Her name is She Does the Art, and she's illustrated and written by Andrea Furtick. I have all her decks, and I think she has put a pause on some of her decks, if I'm not mistaken, next week. Yeah. So, but yeah, I love her decks because they are all very much beautiful. Okay? Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that High Priestess. Okay? Like, how can you not? How can you not? I love it. Every last one of her cards can be on a wall in like a frame. I love it. They're beautiful. I see me. I ain't gonna say I see me because like her women is like voluptuous. I ain't there yet. I gotta eat some more carbs to get there. I gotta eat some more carbs. You know what? You know who she look like? Okay, y'all watch P Valley, right? Why she kind of look like Roulette a little bit? She got them beautiful lips like Roulette. All right, I'm gone. I'm tripping. But yeah. Ooh, yeah, this is one of my favorites too. I like it. But all right. I am going to hop off. Anybody who is still have questions, please DM me about my private readings. My link is in my bio. Also, my lunar cycle membership. That's on my page as well. I give readings on full moons and new moons. When you're a member, you get those included as part of your membership price. And then the premium, you get the full moon and the new moon readings along with rituals and offerings, and we work on that is specifically catered to you. So I'm not gonna give you what I do. We're gonna communicate so that you can learn how to create your own magic for the lunar cycles. So that's what I do. So anybody interested, please, of course, DM me or message me through my app. And y'all have a blessed night. Have some beautiful visionary dreams that have all kind of messages, and wake up and write that shit down. Yeah. All right. Good night. Oh, you would come. I'm finna go now, Mr. King Talk TV. I'm just playing. Nah, long time no see. I haven't seen you. I just did a reading, but I'm about to end this one out, and then I'm gonna repost it. Who knows? Maybe there's a message for you as well. You are welcome to watch the replay. Okay, sir? Kind sir? All right, y'all. Y'all have a blessed night, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.